Once upon a time, a wise spiritual teacher and his disciple were on a journey. During their travels, they got lost in a vast desert. By the time they found a path, night had fallen. Suddenly, they saw a faint light in the distance and hurried toward it. They found a woman living in a humble tent with her children. She welcomed them for the night and shared milk from her only goat to soothe their hunger. The next day, the teacher and disciple thanked the woman and continued their journey. As they walked, the disciple couldn't stop thinking about the woman and her children. He wondered how they could survive with just one goat and wished they could have helped them. Finally, he shared his concern with his master. The wise master thought for a moment and replied, "If you truly want to help them, go back and kill their goat." The disciple was shocked and confused. But his faith in his teacher was absolute, so he said nothing. He returned under the cover of darkness, killed the goat, and left the area. Years and years passed. The disciple could never forget that night, often wondering what fate had befallen that poor family. Then, one day, he and his teacher arrived at a beautiful, prosperous city, known as the commercial jewel of the region. They asked for the city's greatest merchant and were directed to a magnificent palace. Its owner, a woman dressed in exquisite robes and surrounded by servants, warmly welcomed the travelers, as was her custom. She ordered new clothes for them and ensured their comfort and rest. After they had rested, they met with the woman to learn the secret of her success. Seeing them as wise seekers, she agreed and told her story. "Many years ago, I was widowed and lived with my children, surviving only on the milk from our one goat. One morning, we found our goat dead. We had lost everything. At first, we were overcome with grief. But soon, necessity forced us all to find work. It was incredibly difficult at the beginning. Yet, gradually, each of my children found their path. My eldest discovered fertile land nearby. Another found a mine rich with precious metals. A third began trading with neighboring tribes. Over time, with the wealth we created, we built this city, and now we live here together in prosperity." Hearing this, the disciples' eyes filled with tears of understanding and joy. The profound lesson had finally revealed itself. This story teaches us a powerful lesson about comfort zones and necessity. That single goat represented the family's entire security. It was just enough to survive, but it also kept them trapped in a cycle of mere survival. Sometimes, a sudden challenge or the loss of our safety net forces us to discover strengths, resources, and opportunities we never knew we had. It's not about seeking destruction, but about recognizing when comfort is holding us back from our true potential. What is the goat in your life that you're relying on that might be preventing you from finding your own fertile land or hidden treasures?